here we are at Colorado Legacy Coffee, and I'm with my buddy Dan Welsh, the proprietor here. And he roasts his coffee every week, and it's the best, freshest coffee in the whole valley.
Thanks.
I have been really blessed to watch what the Lord has been doing in Dan and Ronnie's life. And in particular, their response to Jesus' command to go and love your neighbor as yourself. And so I wanted Dan to share a little bit of his story of what happened last winter. You did a 40-day fast.
Correct.
And what the Lord impressed on you. And so why don't you do that first of what happened during that?
Okay, well, during the process of doing the 40-day fast, did Bible study and whatnot, and really impressed with the command to love your neighbor, and reading the story of the Good Samaritan, how it asks the question, who is my neighbor? And so, being a deep thinking person, I came up with the idea that my neighbor lived next door to me. And so part of my fast was to become more relational, and so talking with Ronnie, my wife, we decided to take intentional look at our neighbors and spend time with our neighbors. Well, we live in a cul-de-sac in Fruita, and we have a series of 11 neighbors that we've got to know really well. We started with having a neighborhood barbecue, inviting them all over. So we've taken it a step further, and we've started inviting them over one neighbor at a time for dinner on a Monday or a Thursday evening, depending on what works out. And then our ultimate goal is once we do that, we're going to start a Jesus study where we have our neighbors together and we just sit and we talk about Jesus and just to love your neighbor in a really non-religious, non-threatening manner. Because initially we thought when we became, we're fairly new Christians, that we had to go out and serve, and we went to Guatemala, we went to Mexico, and we were looking to how to do that, and then we decided we didn't need to do all that. That's all well and good, but gosh, our neighbors all have tremendous needs, and they're there.
And they're responding to you guys loving them.
Very definitely, yeah.
That's awesome. Mm-hmm. And so there is that yearning in people's hearts to be loved and accepted for where they're at.
Absolutely, and I don't think without the opportunity for them to get together that they would take it. They would still not know each other, but we see our neighbors now together, we see them talking, we see them at their doorsteps, where before we just don't think that would have happened.
So it actually was a catalyst to get your neighbors to love each other.
Oh, absolutely, without a doubt.
That's awesome. Yeah. So there's how you have brought the kingdom of God into your neighborhood in a way that it's literally transformed your neighborhood.
Yeah, we're trying.
Yeah.